Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how I want all comic book price values to crash to zero. So the crux of this video will be talking about whether you're a comic book collector or whether you're an investor. And this collector versus investor dynamic is, I think, the most prevalent thing that we see today in the comic book world. What are you exactly? And I know a lot of people say that, oh, I'm a hybrid. I don't think that that's true. I recently just bought some Magic cards, specifically this new set, Modern Horizons 3. And I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, when I open these packs, I'm not like, oh, this card is super valuable. I can flip this card. I can sell this card and make money on the $270 box that I just bought. That's not my initial thought. And when I'm buying these cards, it's not my intention of investing in this. I'm buying the cards because I want to improve my decks. I want to collect the cards. There's never that thought of, hey, I'm going to turn this card into a financial long-term investment. I just want the cards. And that right there tells me everything I need to know about myself when it comes to Magic the Gathering. I'm not a Magic the Gathering investor like so many people are. The people that are sending their cards to go get graded by CGC, the people that are opening these packs, collector booster packs over and over again to try to get this rare card to sell. That's not me. That's not what I do. I have a passion for the game. I enjoy the game. And then I got myself to thinking about comic books. And I can't say the same. There's been long stretches of me buying things or me sending books to CGC or buying things because I thought that this would be a good quote unquote investment, or this would be a good way to spend my money because this is something that would increase in value, whether or not I actually like the thing or not. Now, I'm at the point now where I want all comic book prices to crash to zero. And you may be thinking, what the hell is he talking about? Why would he want that? He spent so much money on comics. Well, I'm at the point now where the books that I want them to continue to decrease in value so that I can obtain them. I want the comic book market to completely crash. With the books that I have, the books you see behind me, the books that I've shown, I'm at the point where, if they do decrease in price than what I've bought them, I don't really care. A lot of the books that you see behind me, I don't really have any intention on selling. They're books that I really want in my collection, things that I care about, characters that I care about, stories that I want, covers that I love. Those are the reasons why I want to collect those things. I'm not thinking, oh, how much can I flip this for? How much can I get out of this? And that really kind of let me know where I was at with this. If I'm at the point where I'm hoping that comic book prices are continuing to go down, then that lets me know that I really kind of am a collector. If you're somebody that is looking at these sales and you're seeing that them continuing to decrease, and this brings you fear, brings you anxiety, brings you distress, then you may not actually be a collector, which is fine. I mean, that's fine that you're not somebody that actually cares about the books, but you care about your investment. This is something totally different than somebody that wants to have the books. I recently did a video talking about an actual fake comic book collector. And the things that he was saying are the things that I'm talking about. He said he liked Marvel and he's fascinated by the billion-dollar comic book properties. These are not words of a collector. These are not the thoughts and the ideology of somebody who has passion for the thing, the passion for the stories, passion for the collectibles.
It's not that I'm super excited about the comics themselves, but it's just the idea that a book like this can actually start an entire franchise of movies that go on to sell billions of dollars of tickets. So I think this is just so interesting. And again, I love Marvel, so it's really cool to see the origin stories of some of these characters.
I know so many of you that have watched some of my previous videos have heard some of those things coming out of my mouth, or things that are similar to that, and you thought, wow, this guy is a fake ass collector. This guy is not in this for the passion. Well, I'm in it for the passion now because, as many of you know, I have sold books at a loss. I have sold books, because I just didn't care about them. I wanted to get out from the horrible amount of money that I spent on these things, basically just to recoup money so that I could buy the things that I really, really want. I'm just at the point now where I realize that I am more of a collector than I am an investor. These books that are continuing to sit in my collection, I'm not like actively, hey, I need to get rid of this stuff. I need to sell this now before it goes down even more. That's not really my thought process. The things that I really want, I'm keeping, and I'm collecting them. If you're sitting there and you've been a collector from the beginning and you saw this crazy price increase, I can see why you would be absolutely furious. Books that you wanted, that you never really, got around to pulling the trigger on, now become unobtainable. You see all these people buying these books that don't actually care about them.
Strange Tales 10 center. Oh my gosh. How do I do this without messing up the order? Probably like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not give you guys such a bad glare, but the lights in here are just not great. Strange Tales, Strange Tales.
The art on these is so cool.
This is maybe the coolest type of art, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one. The Human Torch and Submariner. Here, what I'll do, y'all, is I'm going to make enough room, and then we'll just kind of scan through the box. Oh, that's so cool. Fire-breathing dragon thing, dude. Look at these.
Captain America.
Yeah, and Human Torch. That's a nice book. Strange Tales. Submariner. That's tight, too. And you got the Thing?
The Thing.
Oh, my gosh. Now let's see if we can show, just kind of by pulling them up like this. Human Torch. Wow, this is a great box. A lot of good heroes in this box. Human Torch. Nick Fury. That keeps going and going and going. I don't know how many of you guys on the video want to see. This is cool. I have one of these, or I did. No, I still do. In my PC, which is very small now, guys. Mostly Goofy books, but I kept one of these because it was a damaged double cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a double cover, but almost like 2.5 covers. And then look at this, Dustin, back here. Let's just grab a chunk.
What are these? Ooh.
Spidey made an appearance. Tales of Suspense. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. That's early Iron Man, y'all. Another early Iron Man. These look good. And all the boys.
This was first Hawkeye.
First Hawkeye?
Yeah.
And first, I Wish I Was Elvira. I don't know how.
You're sitting there as like a true fan, a true collector, and you're like, that bastard just bought that book so that now I can't afford to buy that book because that now becomes the true market value of that. And you're just like, what the hell? Like, all of these millennial scrubs coming in have ruined my chance of buying this. I understand that pain now. I understand what that thought process is. And honestly, now that when I see eBay sales, for books that were once $200, $300 books going for less than $100, I'm like, let's go. Now it's like I can actually kind of start buying these books, the ones that I wanted, and I don't have to pay an arm and a leg. I can buy more stuff. Like, this is exciting to me. The idea that the comic book market is crashing is no longer like a point of stress or anxiety for me. It's a point of happiness. I'm like, now I can actually get a lot more stuff that I actually want. If you're somebody that is feeling stress, feeling pain because the market continues to crash, you might want to reevaluate what you're doing. And a lot of people, and specifically talking about that guy that I said was the fake collector, they say, hey, we want him to keep buying the books. We want him to keep buying, guys like him to buy books at inflated prices or prices that are high so that I can keep the market going. I'm scratching my head thinking, how stupid is that? Like, you want guys like that out of it so that less and less people are buying things, so that the dealers have to sell things for less and less and less so that somebody will actually buy it. Like that's what you want. I mean, for the people that are actual collectors, want these books, that's what you're wanting. Guys, what do you guys think? If at any point in time you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care.